Hi guys, welcome to all of you. Today I just decided to talk about grammar. Grammar is very important part in English language, in English communication. One should be know the rule and regulations about grammar. In a very fast period of time, I'd like to talk about grammar because today I'm not having enough time to talk or elaborate in detail. But I promise you, whenever I'll get a chance, I'll make a detailed lecture about grammar. It will be a long lecture for all of you. So today I just want to tell you about there are three tenses: present, past, and future. So let's start about present. In present, we have four more tenses: present indefinite, present continuous, present perfect continuous tense. For example, I eat an apple, that's present indefinite tense. I'm eating an apple, that's present continuous tense. I have eaten an apple, that's present perfect tense. I have been eating an apple since morning, that's present perfect continuous tense. Now we jump to the past. In past, we have also four tenses: past indefinite, past continuous, past perfect tense, past perfect continuous tense. Same, we'll try to make the sentence like I ate an apple, that's past indefinite tense. I was eating an apple, that past continuous tense. I had eaten an apple, that's past perfect tense. I had been eating an apple since morning, so that's past perfect continuous tense. Now jumping towards the future. In future, we have also four tenses: future indefinite, future continuous, future perfect tense, future perfect continuous tense. So it will change in will shall. I'll eat an apple, that will be future indefinite tense. I will be eating an apple, that will be future continuous tense. I will have eaten an apple, that will become the future perfect tense. I will have been eating an apple since morning. That will be future perfect continuous tense. So these are 12 tenses. So don't worry about that. I will tell in detail in my next lecture. It's not as much as difficult. It needs a little concentration, but depends how you teach them. Because our traditional and conventional teachers made it just like a big monster for us, and that's why we were running away from the grammar. But grammar is not as much as difficult. I'll make it more simple, more easy for you, because whatever in my life I learned by myself. I didn't learn from the books. I didn't learn from my past teachers, because the math which I was not understanding, that was complex. Maybe my thinking was not that much great, so that's why I couldn't be able to learn a lot from my teachers. I was not a bad student. I was not a very brilliant student. I was basically an average student. So somehow I learned in my practical field when the challenge was given to me that you cannot speak English, and when the challenge I accepted, when the people said that you will never be able, when my few of teacher mentioned me that you will never be able to talk English throughout your life, that challenge was taken from me and it changed my life. And then I started my English conversation mostly with me. There was one guy, I still remember him. He was belonging from Christianity, and he had also bad English. I was also having a bad English. So we decided to talk with each other, and we were talking hours and hours in broken English with each other. But slowly and gradually we learned a little bit. But then I just polished myself more. I grew myself more. I just tried to focus myself to learn it from myself. And when I saw the BBC, the CNN, all these newscasters, broadcasters, so I got a little encouragement in my heart, and I said to myself that nothing is impossible in this world. Even impossible says that I'm possible. So on this agenda I worked, and slowly and gradually I removed my shyness, I removed my lack of confidence, and then I put and grabbed the confidence, and I spoke in front of the people. I didn't care about what I was telling them, what I was trying to tell them, whether it was grammatically right, wrong, because I was conveying my message. That's why I like American people, because whenever they communicate, you just convey the message. Once you convey your message, it's perfect. You're not supposed to go in details that sometimes the people are thinking that grammatically it has error. There are a lot of politicians, there are a lot of top-notch personalities. They do mistake in communication. There's no perfect communicator in this world born till date. And still, I'd say to you that a lot of highly educated people, they do mistakes in grammar. But we are not supposed to go in such things. We have to get the basic points, ideas, thoughts, clarity of thoughts and ideas and message. That works a lot. Like American people and Britain people, that they have all the time curl and tussle in between their English. Like Britons, they always care about grammar, they always care about the basic rules and regulations. According to grammar they speak. But we are not Britishers, we are not Americans, we are not foreigners. So as Americans, they speak bluntly, they speak fluently, they convey the message, that's it. Like several times the people say that I take tea in Britain. I take tea. But Americans say I drink tea. I drink water, I drink tea. As Britishers says that we take tea, we drink water. So there's a difference. As American eliminated the difference, like for liquid, both things are liquid. They mention drink. For tea, they also mention drink, and for water, they also mention drink. But here, the Britisher mentions that why we mention take and why we mention drink. Take for tea and drink for water. So here's a simple principle which they mentioned earlier. I just read in my life. I want to share with you. As when you take small sips for a tea. So that's why you're saying I'm taking tea. Slowly and gradually you're taking. You're not drinking like water in 1 or 2 or 3 parts. You will drink the water like in 1 or 2, 3 breaths. You will drink the water. Means fastly you drink the water. That's why they mention we mention drink for the water because we drink it fast. And for tea, as far as tea is concerned, we take it a small sips. That's why we mention take. So anyhow, American eliminated that grammatical rules. They made the English more simple instead of making more complex for the people. So they tried to focus on the communication. If you go into the grammar, so you will think that where I'm speaking right or wrong, so it will break your communication. Whatever is coming in your brain, speak in front of a person. It's not a holy book. English is not a holy book that we are committing some sort of mistakes. It's not a holy verses, it's not a holy scriptures that we are doing some mistake in that, so it will be sinful for us. So we can communicate. If we are breaking the legs of English, damn care, it doesn't matter. Initially you learn, for example, when you start to learn the cycling and you want to expert into the bicycle, initially stages, you will fall several times on earth. So it means you are practicing. Maybe that you will injured, maybe you will damage your bicycle, but slowly and gradually you become expert in that. It's the same example for any language, for anything, because practice makes a person perfect, not a man perfect, because they are women, they also have the practice. So that's why I eliminated that sentence. I made it correct. Instead of saying practice makes a man perfect, we have to say practice makes a person perfect. And person, there's a male, female, old, boy, young, lady, anyone can come. So that's why I'm saying to you some words I'm also changing. So communicate as much as you can communicate. Communicate with yourself. If someone is not available in your life for communication, in English conversation, you have to communicate yourself because you're best friend of yours. You're best teachers of yours. You have to become a teacher. You have to become a student. For example, when you're asking question, you're replying yourself, you're asking, you're replying. By this way, you learn more knowledge. For example, for time being, I'm asking question for myself. Or what can I call you? You can call me Ali. What do you do? I do teaching. Or what are your hobbies? Painting is my hobby. What do you prefer in a meal? I prefer mutton. I prefer rice. I prefer beef. I prefer different desserts in my eating habits. What do you like in berries? I like apple juice. What do you want to become in future? I want to become a humanitarian person. Humanity is basically my target. My target is humanity. How was the weather yesterday? It was fantastic. How's today's weather? It's a bit hot. How will be the weather tomorrow? According to the weather broadcast, tomorrow will be raining. Yeah, that's good. I'm happy. I'm also glad. What is life? Life is a combination of body and soul. What is democracy? Democracy is a system that is a government of the people, for the people, and by the people. What makes you happy? Peace makes me happy. What makes you sad? Lie, hypocrisy, treacherous people, and cruels people make me sad. What is honesty? Honesty is the best policy. What we are supposed to do in life, we're supposed to move forward. We have to go. We have to focus on our future. We are not supposed to sit idle, do something. So this is entire communication, which I'm talking with me. I'm asking question from me and I'm replying back to my questions. This is what you can learn a lot by this way. Leave all excuses. These are the lame excuses that I cannot communicate. I don't have someone to communicate with. So you can communicate with yourself. You're your best teacher. You're your best friend. You're your best support. So support yourself. Invest on yourself. Communicate with yourself. So one day the people will communicate with you. So by this way your mind will get to be in fluency. It will be in process. And when the mind is processing, so it means it will give the positive reply and it will extend itself by that process. So this is always a process, like in processor. In computer, there's a processor which processes the data and it tells you about each and everything. So without processor, it is not able, it's not possible that you process the data, you get the reply or answer from the computer. So for this, like in computer, there's a memory. So your memory must be also good, same like computer. In computer, there's a hard disk, means there's a brain. Brain is just like a hard disk. You have to store all of the data in computer, so you have to also store all of the things in your brain. So this is what the same process. So delete extra things from your brain, otherwise it will be jam, like computer becomes jam, mobile becomes jam when we have extra data in it. So it reduces the speed. So same for speed, you have to remove the unnecessary things from your brain. You have to focus on those things which are valuable for you, which will give some benefits to you and others as well. So these things you will work, and your grammar will be also improved with the passage of time. Do a lot of reading and do a lot of communication, and learn something and observe the things. Observe everything, each and everything. A person comes to you, observe him, and not in such a way that he will think that you are doubtful about him or her, but observe uncertain way, not certain way. Like don't gaze someone. If you're gazing someone, it's not a good way, because it comes in unethical way. So if you want to observe someone, observe politely and observe other person without bringing them into the notice that they are noticing you. So observations are good, communication is good. Improve your knowledge. That's the knowledge through which the people respect you. People don't respect you by your eye color, by your skin color, by your height, by your body. These are the part of personality as well. But if a person is gigantic, a big, or a hunk, you can say, a tall, but he has no brain, no capacity of knowledge, so you'll impress for a little time with him, maybe 1, 2, 3, 10 days. After that, you'll stop impressing from that person. But you see about a person's not that much handsome, not that much having the body, not having the good complexion, maybe having the normal or ordinary face, but people like him because his knowledge, his deeds. So knowledge, actions, positivity, these things makes you valuable. And once you understand your value, you speak, the people also understand your value by your knowledge and they respect you. They start liking you. They try to spend their time with you. So that's why focus on knowledge means external body is temporary for a limited time, but your knowledge will remain forever in this world. Take the example of all great personalities. Their knowledge is existing here till the people are getting a lot of benefits from their knowledge. because they focused on their knowledge, they focused on things which were useful for the other people and for other humanity and for rest of the world's people. So that's why focus on knowledge, improve your knowledge. Your knowledge will give the direction to other people as well. Your knowledge will tell them that how to take decision. Your experience will make them more experienced. By your experience, they will eliminate the hurdles, the obstacles from their lives, and the credit goes to you. Because whatever your knowledge, your words, your sentence, your conversation, your preaching, your narration, your story, which you're telling to other people, you're motivating to other people, if the benefits they are taking, so it means you are basically the source. The credit will go to you, means the God is watching. The people will also acknowledge you. Your soul will be satisfactory. Your life will be not meaningless, it will be meaningful. Seek the knowledge from anywhere, everywhere, from every person, from any person. So don't think that you can get the knowledge from illiterate person, you can get the knowledge from expert person, you can get the knowledge from practical person, you can get the knowledge from animals, you can get the knowledge from everything from this world and universe, because this entire world and universe is based on learning. It's learning based entire world and universe. There are many things we can learn from it. Try to talk with your mentor, with your preceptor, with your teacher, with your guru, whatever you want to say him. So communicate with him. He will tell you something very great, very wonderful. He will explore the secrets, many secrets. That's why mentor is very necessary in your life. Why mentor is necessary in your life? Because he is far ahead from you, like because of his experience. For example, if a guy age is about 60, 65, 40, 45, 50, whatever, if he's elder than you and is knowledgeable, he can calculate the things easily. He can understand the things and hurdles and problems which you're facing in your life because he had passing through such things in the past. So he can tell you the right answer. So once he will tell you the right solution, the right answer. So by his solution, you can make your life easy. So that's why a mentor is very necessary, very important for you. He grooms your mind. He enlightens your soul. He makes you valuable in your eyes. He stops you from unnecessary things and he will bring your focus on necessary things. He will tell you that in long journey, don't go in other affairs, in unnecessary affairs. Go into the positive things. Instead of negativity, he will preach you the positivity. He will provide you a ladder. And on that ladder, when you will move forward, up and up, so you will see the right perspective of this world and universe. As we all know that Hazrat Maulana Jalaluddin Rumi Rahmatullah Alayh, oh, I got goosebumps. Yeah. So in English, Rumi, great philosopher, but he got a lot of spiritual knowledge from his spiritual master, who was, oh my God, again I got goosebumps. Yeah. Hazrat Shamsuddin Tabriz Rahmatullah Alayh. He was a person who brought a very positive direction and way and eliminated the arrogance, the hatred, the anger, the jealousy, and the proudness from the soul of Hazrat Maulana Jalaluddin Rumi Rahmatullah Alayh. Because it was a meeting through Rumi became the real Rumi. Before meeting Hazrat Shamsuddin Tabriz Rahmatullah Alayh, Rumi was a knowledgeable person, but his knowledge got the practicality and he became one of the greatest philosophers of all times just because of his mentor. And credit goes to Hazrat Shamsuddin Tabriz Rahmatullah Alayh. So you see about that these great personalities, they had a great impact of teaching with their students. They were sharing their teachings, their knowledge, their experiences, and they were molding the students. They were eliminating the egotism from their personality. For example, when the teacher is saying some harsh things to you and you're replying back to him, it means you're not a real student. If you tolerate, if the teacher is rebuking you, but you're tolerating, and once you tolerate your teacher, then you'll become the real student, and you will see from that day the hidden knowledge will reveal on you. Because this is the teaching of teachers, because he guides the student, he molds them, he makes them fragile, he makes them soft, he makes them a real person. They tells the true purpose of life to their students. And those students who always down to earth and respect their teachers will never face any difficulty. Although if they face the difficulty will be eliminated in very short period of time, quickly. Because the prayer of their murshid, you can say mentors or teachers or preceptors, will be behind them. So by that prayer, they will find the way, and all obstacles will be eliminated. Respect and value your teachers, and those teachers who taught you more than enough, who taught you maximum, who helped you maximum, who brought grooming in your personality, who polished you, who made brightness in your personality. Never ever compete with your teachers, and specifically those teachers who are connected with spirituality and with spiritualism. Because whatever they can give you, they can get it back from you. You will never know how they capture it back. This is also a great secret, because they know more than enough, and they can take, even you will never know. They will give, even you will never know. How they give, how they take back, it's a secret with them. And once you become a great master, you will also understand the secret of this. So respect is too much necessary for your elders and teachers. So give respect, get respect, give respect, have respect. Be real. Always be real. Never put the mask on your face. Be real. Actually, I was not in the mood of making a long video. I talk very little on grammar because I was not feeling well to talk or elaborate more grammar. But I don't know how it happens, because when I communicate, so suddenly spirituality and spiritualism take place within me, and sometimes I don't even know. I cannot control, I cannot stop myself, and fluently and spontaneously I was talking, and I'm talking in front of you. I was enjoying the conversation, and I was thinking that that's happening good. Maybe you'll get something from this conversation. Live in the present moment and value your relations, value the most precious people, and always give value those people who worked positively in your life, who did a lot of efforts in your life. Never forget them. Be loyal with them, who were loyal with you when you were nothing. Loyalty is one of the greatest thing, and it will never make you down in your own eyes and other people's eyes too. It will always make you happy from inner side. So I hope that's enough for today, and thanks again for tolerating me and bearing me. And may you get always good in your life, and may you get always prosperity. May your dreams come true in your life. Amen. Wish you a very best of luck to all of you. Take care of yourself. Stay blessed. Bye bye.